Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the faux hawk hairstyle and I'm starting off by applying shea butter to my hair. I've always used shea butter for my hair because it makes my hair feel very healthy and heavy. If you've been following me, I've been cutting my hair on and off, but then I made it stay longer all of 2020. And I'm going to be using these rubber bands, and I am moisturizing it with baby oil so that it doesn't entangle with my hair. I'm starting off by parting the back part of my hair into smaller portions and combing it as thoroughly as possible. I'm trying to make the line kind of sleek, but then with the faux hawks, because it's going to be a bigger faux, I don't really need a sleek part, but then the sides, it's a major part of concentration. So let's focus our attention on the sides than the parts. You see what I'm talking about when I finally attach the faux. And I'm securing the part with a rubber band and folding the tip inside so that it doesn't become too long when I attach the faux arm braid. I'm going ahead to also part another part, and this time around I'm starting it off from the upper part of my ear and parting it through my back, and then doing the same for my other side. If you're a beginner, I would recommend that you keep practicing until you are able to kind of do some parts. But this is not a heavy lift parting scale. As you can see, it's not sleek, but then I'm just paying attention to the sides, as I mentioned before, because the sides are what is going to be popping and not necessarily the parts, because the FAUX braid that I made is kind of big and it's going to cover the center. I'm using my gel to make the sides very sleek, and I'm using the Bosan hair gel. It's very sleek. That's what I used for my bridal hair. If you haven't watched my bridal hair, it's on my playlist, in my makeup playlist, so go check it out and let me know what you think. I'm securing this part too with the rubber band, and don't forget I've dipped all the rubber bands in the baby oil to make it moisturized so that it doesn't entangle my hair when I am removing the FAUX braid. Moving on, I am doing another part to the very upper part of my ear, and I think it's aligned to my eye. I don't know how to call the positioning, but then watch and do. Make sure that you are using a smaller comb to really make sure the sides is neatly pressed onto your scalp and having a sleek look at the sides. in the very frontal part, as you can see, I am not laying it to the sides as before, but then I'm laying it upwards to the upwards part, so you can see the upward movement that I'm making. That's exactly how I want it to appear upwards when I add the full braid. So if you are going to make this same kind of hairstyle, you need to lay flat your frontal parts upwards, just as I am doing. And then again, securing it with your rubber band and folding the tips inside. So I am just trying to retouch the sides, all the sides of the hair, and making it as sleek as possible, and applying more gel to wherever I think is a bit loosened, and making sure that the parts at my front is very, very sleek. I'm adding the scarf to make sure that it lays down in my hair bonnet. Now I am already done with my makeup, so I'm coming to apply this or attach the FAUX braid. If you don't know how to do this, you can get this in a pre-store, in your beauty supply store, or you can actually braid it yourself. And I'm starting from the back part of my hair, and I'm using bobby pins to secure the FAUX braid. And as you can see, the bigger part of the braid goes at my back, and make sure that it has covered the folded or where you have tied your hair at the center, and attaching it with or securing it with your bobby pins to make sure that everything is well secured. One thing to also note is that whilst you are parting your hair, make sure that once you are using the rubber bands to secure at the center of your hair is straightly aligned, so that when you attach the FAUX braid, it will be able to it will be able to collaborate with you, so that it would not slant or whatever you may call it, or curve in a weird way. Yeah, if I may say. So I made sure to slow this part so that you would see it very, very carefully how I am doing this. Basically, when you're attaching the FAUX braid, all you need to do is to hold the braid tightly to your hair and make sure that it is secure whilst you attach the bobby pins to make it very, very secured. And over here, I am passing the long braid over my back. As you can see, I have slowed it down for you to have it very, very clear. And then passing the rest of the braid under the one that I have flipped over, and then tucking it in the bulky part at my front. And because I have secured it with the bobby pins, it is not going to remove. I sent this to church. I'm a chorister, so you can imagine I move around, I walk around, I dance on stage. So it didn't come off, it won't come off. And this is not the first time I've worn this hairstyle. So just make sure that you have secured everything with the bobby pins. And when you are using the bobby pins to secure it, do not pass the bobby pins directly under your skull. It should be between your hair and the full braid. And for the purpose of those who do not know a full braid is the hair extension that I have already braided and attached it at the center of my hair. The style is fauxhawk. And then because I'm using this hair extension and it's already braided, that is why I'm referring it to as full braid or fauxhawk braid, depending on how you call it. Still trying to make sure that every part is secured. And again, do not pass the bobby pin directly under your scalp. Pass it in between your hair and the braid. And after everything is secured, I tried to lay down my baby hairs. And voila! So yes, there you go, there you have it. This is the side and how it looks. This is the center. You can barely see where I tucked in the rest of the hair, and this is the back part. Let me know if you would rock this hairstyle. I rocked mine to church. It is easy to do, quick. And very, very affordable. Thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned for my next videos. Bye.